Hey, how you doing there again, folks? You get, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler platter videos, series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. We're going over there trying food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that you can potentially consume on your own time. Or, hamster. Am I going to stop the video? Hell no. But yeah, I go over there, I try stuff, I talk about it. Hopefully it's good. I'd like it to be good because what with the good and such, it's going to be consumed by me. But if it's not good at the very least, then you know that at least I didn't think it was good, and then you can act appropriately. That's how this whole thing works. While I'm doing it, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster, got some Marvel figures up there. Got a little hamster set up over there. You might see my little girl Shizuru run by. Hamster cameo. Crappy old ladders off to the side. And while I'm doing this, excellent shirt. Band 7 Days Lost. Absolutely check out their Absolutely check out their stuff. If you want a tidbit of it, I actually have, aside from doing these videos, I have concert videos that I go to. They share the same channel because I haven't separated the two. I saw these guys a couple weeks ago, the time I'm doing this, so you can look up the video footage that I did when they were on tour. So, yes. Anyway, folks, what am I trying for y'all today? Well, we got a double boom. Ba-boom! We've got Moonshine Sweet Tea, Mint and Honey, and Sweet Peach. It's lip smacking good, according to them. Now that's a hell of a claim, folks, okay? I like how, too, because they call it moonshine, they have to write non-alcoholic on it. Because you know that it had to have been a thing at some point where somebody went over there and bought some of this stuff. It was like, Razzafrazzin, wobble zabba dabba, why didn't I get drunk? And it's like, because you're an idiot. But then at the same time, why would you call it moonshine? I mean, especially in this day and age, because like they have like the whole reality show with the moonshine people and stuff and everything, and you can get like moonshine, like in stores. Like, is it? I mean, I'm not trying to rag on anybody in the whole moonshine culture and stuff. It is what it is. It seems a little bit weird, right? That you can like just get it in stores now and stuff. Like, good on the folks. I mean, hey, I'm not, make your money. I'm not shitting on y'all or anything like that. But it's like, come on, when you're calling tea moonshine, hopefully the taste will be better than the name. I'm really excited for the mint and honey one because I love mint. I'm a big, big fan of mint. I don't know, I might have mentioned that before. I was actually going to do, at one point in time, do a chocolate and mint special. It's like York peppermint patties and like those mountain ones, like all kinds of stuff. And that was kind of when I went through like a lull in my video output stuff, and I ended up just eating the damn stuff. So, in fact, that's why I'm doing these now, because like I've done a whole bunch of videos today. I wanted to get these out of the way because like I've been eyeing these things in my fridge for like the last week or so that I've had them. And I was just like, So I'm like, I better do the video now, or I'm just going to go through them. And the sweet peach, I can't imagine. Peach tea is excellent. So, mint and honey, based on an original recipe from 1946, Moonshine Sweet Tea has been brewed fresh, one kettle at a time, same stripped down, no frills, honest to God fashion for past 70 years. Hey, good on them. You know what? Hey, folks, if you've been around 70 years, never mind what I said about the marketing. I don't know a damn thing. Perfect combination, organic black tea leaves, cane sugar, filtered water, moonshine, blah, blah, blah. Joel Porter, the founder. I think maybe it's Joel? I don't know. Helping military children, comfort crew, that's cool. I always appreciate it when companies go over there and donate some of their proceeds. I guess it's from Texas? That's what it seems like. So, anyway, let's try some stuff. I'm thirsty. We're just going to do the mint and honey one right off the bat. Oh, what the hell? I'm not the strongest guy in the world. I'm reasonably strong, but man, oh man, that took some doing. What are you doing, Miracle Mouse? One of my hamsters. I cleaned his setup today. So now he's being all explory because he's like, what happened to all my smells and stuff? It's like, well, yeah, I had to throw them away because, it was starting to smell funny. But you're an adorable miracle mouse. Yeah, I got these from Target, by the way. Like, seems like all of them now, or at least the ones that I've been to, Target will go over there and they'll have, like, in front of their, like, cashier stand and everything, they'll have, like, a little section for, like, weird stuff. And weird stuff ahoy. So, it smells good. It smells like iced tea and mint. More mint than iced tea. Well, and sweet tea, to be fair. Some people get up in arms about that, so I apologize. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I do enjoy some sweet tea, so. Okay. The key to this is in how they blend the sweet aspects with the mint. Because mint's a great flavor, but it doesn't go with everything. Almost everything. But you need to go over there and do it just right. This, I feel like they did a pretty good job with it. I would maybe, for me personally, my personal taste, I'd like to see maybe a little bit more mint, just so that you get that sort of like refreshing mint taste, kind of not only flavor but sensation. With this, it's a little bit dialed back because of the other sweet elements, but I'm glad they didn't go overboard with the mint either. That would have made it, less drinkable, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of like the honey aspect I'm getting, but I do. I mean, there, the sweetness aspect of it and everything, but then it's sweet tea. So, but yeah, it's. I mean, I'm from the north, y'all. Okay, although I got grandparents from the south, so like the proper south. Um, so like I can't speak on like the validity of like the sweet tea prominence and everything like that. But that to me is pretty damn good. Like I'm enjoying this. Like I said, my only gripe is I would have liked to have seen more mint. I think that would have. I think that for me would have pushed it kind of over the edge. But I get why they didn't because I'm guessing the reason why they did it is to keep it as a sweet tea because it's still sweet, but I think they wanted that whole sweet tea experience, and I think if they'd done a little bit more mint, maybe that would have offset that. For me, I think that would have worked towards my personal standards, but I can understand why they didn't, and it doesn't negatively affect it. It's just personal preference. Otherwise, it's very smooth. It has a nice sweet tea flavor. It's not like bitter. Like the tea aspect of it isn't, it's there, but it's not, obviously tea by itself. Tea is one of those things where it's like, it always smells really good, like when you're brewing it and stuff. The flavor itself is not always the best. It depends on your personal palate, though. But yeah, I can dig this. Like, the only other sweet tea that I can think of, like, there's like brisk sweet tea, but the only other like proper sweet tea that I can think of is like Milo's, which they carry at Walmart. And I like Milo's. Every now and again, I'll get a little thing of it. Um, for me personally, this would probably be a little bit more towards my flavor and my flavor index than Milo's. But again, that it's got the mint aspect to it, so Milo's doesn't have a mint version of their thing. Maybe if it did, that would be more. I don't know, because I don't have like the normal stuff. These were the only two flavors that they had available. But as it is, I enjoy this. It's a very drinkable tea. It's a nice sweet tea. It's not overly sweet, because that is obviously something you can run into. The mint aspect is subtle, but it's present, and it gives it a nice little refreshing edge. I enjoy it. I really do. Would I recommend it? 100%. I mean, if you, again, I don't know where it falls for the sweet tea purists and stuff, but as a casual, I would check this out. If you enjoy sweet tea and you enjoy mint, 100%. Just kind of be reasonable with your expectations on the mint level. Let's try the other one. See if you're insanely hard to open. Yes. Man, they're really sealing it. Hey, man, it's from Texas, so, they got to go over there and make sure, I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's try some stuff. Okay. I mean, in this case, like, I have a better one-to-one because, like, Snapple peach tea is a thing, and I've always enjoyed that. So this is very reminiscent of it. Like, the peach scent is very prominent coming out of it. So it'll be interesting to see how it fares against that. Okay. They kind of did the same thing that they did with the mint, where like I feel like the peach aspect is a little bit understated. It's more prominent than the mint was in the mint one, but it's not as prominent as I've had in other peach teas. And again, I think that's them trying to keep it as a sweet tea as its main thing, and then having the flavor on top of it being that it goes throughout, but it's not overtaking. It's it's good, but I want more peach flavor. And like I'm someone like peach flavor needs to be just right for me. Too much or too little, I'm not a big fan of typically. But there's this nice sweet spot where it's not so much so that it's like overly done. Uh, and that's really kind of what I want this to be. But again, excuse me, because it's doing that thing where it's trying to be a sweet tea first. And the thing is, well, whereas I think that worked really well with the mint, I don't know that it works as well here. I don't think that it. I think they did. I think the peach aspect is a little bit too prominent for it to fully feel like a sweet tea, but at the same time, it's not prominent enough for it to feel like a proper peach tea. So it's kind of. It's not bad, but I'll be honest. I've had better peach teas for me. And like I said, I feel like the sweet tea aspect of it is kind of lost on it too. This one I don't feel like it's they. Whereas with the mint one, I wanted more mint, but I feel like that was more just a personal preference. With this one, I mean it's still a personal preference, but I don't know. I just yeah, I mean like it's not a bad drink at all. It's and having the peach aspect of it be somewhat subdued probably does make it a little bit more accessible, I guess. But again, just because I have that frame of reference, I personally would like it to kind of be one way or the other. Whereas this feels like it's just too much in the middle, and for me personally, it's just kind of okay. Would I recommend it? No. Not that it's bad, but it's just again, I feel like if if you're going for a peach tea, at least again up here in the north, what have you, I feel like like going with Snapple would probably be the better option. I feel like that's you're gonna get more peach flavor. You're gonna get more kind of like tea flavor. It's gonna have a little bit more of a kick to it. Whereas with this, it's if you want something that's really mellow and has a very mellowed peach flavor, I think that's perfectly fine. But it just, yeah. So, Moonshine's a little bit of a mixed one here because the mint and honey I can go with. I like I said, like a little bit more mint, but overall I still really enjoyed the drink. Whereas the sweet peach, it either needed to be a little bit sweeter, a little bit peachier, one or the other, and I feel like they just kind of settled between the two, and I just didn't personally feel like it lived up to what it could have been. Alright, folks, well... Oh, man, I've done way too many of these videos today. I've still got at least one more to go, and it's 3 drinks! That's going to do it for me. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, mental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. If you could go over there and have yourselves a lip smacking good rest of your life. Although, to be fair, it didn't have me smacking my lips, but it was still a good drink. Then, follow 2 things for me, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Okay? Not always going to succeed. You're just not. No one does. Not 100% of the time. But try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. That's usually pretty doable. Try to keep it contained. If you can't put the good stuff out there, let's not take it away. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to do. Maybe you're going to go over there and come out with your own sweet tea brand. And it's going to be called something else that's inappropriately named. Like maple syrup sweet tea. That sounds like a thing that should already exist now that I think about it. But yeah, you're gonna come up with your own sweet tea. And you're going to be like, this is the greatest sweet tea of all time. And everybody's going to agree with you. You're going to make billions of dollars. Completely end up supplanting, the entire soft drink industry with your sweet tea. And, maybe around that point in time, remember your good buddy Brandon Wenzel. Just saying. Or, let's see, what else could you do? Plant some sunflowers. Bye.